Ribbon Terra. Ribbon Terra. Hey, you guys came back from Abyss's forest, didn't you? I can tell, I smell it on you. That was a dangerous thing to do. I'm just glad you made it back. No worry, forest alright, strange flower dead. Oh wait, where have I seen you before? What? Nash not know you. Yeah, of course, never mind then.
Nash not know what? Nash gonna spin on blue.
Yeah, Nash might as well. Ow. Ow. I understand that we don't consider you a friend, evidently. But that does not give you the right to block Nash's little spit. Oh my dear god, okay, join him. If you can't beat him, join him. Nash is a beast.
We'll just spin around, zoom down. Because we had our music privileges removed.
Well, don't you worry. Al was down there too. the off-screen jiggle. I don't know, jitter.
It's time to redo all of our armor.
Is it? We didn't really get anything.
Nash needs literally any armor. He is naked.
Can I get you like the bot buddy?
Why have so many people named Buddy? Oh, you can press select to swatch characters while in the store menu.
Why would you not tell us this to begin with? I wasted so much time swapping between characters last time.
Because now you have 3 party members instead of just 2.
I hate you, Dave.
Wowee, I can't believe we changed all that armor.
Yeah, I got him a new bow, new helmet. I couldn't find any good actual armor for him to swap into. And then the power ring sounded fine. Sure. Why couldn't Select just swap between them naturally? If they already had a swap mechanic with Select, why doesn't it just naturally do it? Did I just eat Al? Whatever.
The select button does naturally, you understand?
Yeah, no, yeets Al.
It's the Yeet Owl button. Wow, it's the Sailor Moon cat.
Yeah, what was her name?
I have no idea.
It was Luna, because they're all named off after planets.
I didn't realize the cat was a magic girl, I apologize.
Yeah. You just think about that, alright? I hope you can't sleep tonight because of that. So you're saying the cause of the abnormalities in the forest was a giant flower and you killed it. Indeed, the forest is now free of trouble. A reward of an audience with the king is now justifiable. I think I heard enough nonsense out of you for one day. How am I supposed to believe you when our advanced troops couldn't trek through that thick forest? See, the crimson crystals may be causing our troubles, but you could have told a better lie. Suggest you go see the forest yourself if you cannot believe we are being truthful. What happened? Not see King Guy yet? Gatekeepers won't let us in. Sounds like they don't believe what we're telling them. Gatekeeper? What that? They work for the castle to stand guard, I guess? We do not work for the castle, we serve the king. Not out of obligation, but out of loyalty. Oh, Nashno. King Guy's watchdogs. Okay, out of way, shoot. Watchdogs? Hear me, if we are lying, we will end up being the ones punishable. But if we speak the truth, and you still refuse this entry, you will be the ones having to explain why you turned away Heroes Royale. You have a point. It would be a sad day when the world realizes how far the Knights of Rebana Te-Ra have fallen. The demands are made against the king for compensation and a formal apology for the disrespectful. Okay, you may go in. I mean, please enter. Welcome to the castle.
All of that just
Please, just be careful not to say anything to upset His Majesty.
We're gonna storm right in there and figure out why they're impersonating us.
Royal Castle. So you resolved our problem in the woodlands. What nonsense is this? You expect His Majesty to believe mere children accomplished this? Yes, sir. The expedition reports the monsters have been subdued, and all is calm in the forest. The troops currently retracing the children's route confirm this. How could you mean they actually did it? Ah, well, by all accounts, you are telling the truth. This guy looks nothing like Al.
Not at all.
How did they mix him up?
Probably some, classic fantasy racism.
All Ukes look alike.
All Ukes look the same, they're just suits of armor.
You have done well by us and are worthy of your reward. You honor us, your majesty. If we may offer an opinion. Insolent! How dare you think yourselves entitled to take such liberties with the king? I'll allow it. Speak. In our opinion, humble. Sire, you have changed. You are thinner than I recall. Is that so? Your Majesty, is something wrong? Do you not remember me at all? No. I see. No matter. So many years have passed, it's quite understandable. In that case, allow me to introduce Yuri and Chelinka. Who? Perhaps they remind you of old bonds congenial?
Congenial.
They are the children of Latov and Alaria, a legacy familial. Latov, Alaria. Oh, Latov and Alaria. Now that I think of it... what is this? My head? Oh no, sire, what is the matter? My head is about to split. You overexerted yourself. You should retire to your chamber for a well-deserved rest. You may be right. I'll do just that. Take care of things. Oh great, we're gonna get thrown in the dungeon now. Ow. As you wish. Wait a minute. You are Al? In the flesh? What of it? But you're a woman! What? Who? Huh? It is obvious to even the casual observer. So what exactly is wrong with that? Why, it's fundamental. From any angle, it's tragical. I don't care what anyone says. Any fool knows that the name Al belongs to a male. You're wrong about that. We didn't have a clue. What about the name? See, I didn't even know Al was a woman.
Exactly. They can't tell the difference between the two.
God damn it. Ooh, enough with your battle. Fact is, I am Al Halom. Do you have a problem with that? I have several.
Considering I'm Al
What do you mean by that? Namely, my name is Al Halom. Former servant to the king, appointed mage Luriet, and member of the household royal. Has there ever been a more brazen imposter, I wonder? If that is your position, I must request you show some proof that you are Al Hamanam for real. Yeah, everyone in the castle, including His Majesty, you are unbelievable. You would depend on the memory of others to establish your identity essential? What if I were to erase you from the memory of everyone here with my powers magical? But you don't know what vengeance would be wrought upon you if the... I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here. Farewell. Oh, I could perform such a feat fantastical. What? Why, the fear abysmal. There is no such power magical. You tricked me. Even a child in training magical would know this is a truth fundamental. Then I suppose you have a way to prove your identity? I can prove that I am indeed who I claim to be. Would you admit to being the imposter and swear that you would leave the Castle Royale? Fine, I would swear it, you fake. Your words have been carved into your soul, according to the Uke Covenant Tribal. Should you depart from your promise, you must take off your mask and show your face real. We done? We get food now. Food, I am sorry, but I must ask for your patience extensional. We must now go to Rela Cyel. Rela Cyel? I must retrieve something which will prove that I am who I am, my identity undeniable. What can prove that? A past I could not completely put behind me. A past residual. Fair enough.
And nothing will happen while we're gone.
Surely not. Surely the king will not be murderized. As is one to happen in literally all of these games. I don't think there has been...
Interestingly enough, except for the very first Final Fantasy, where the king is totally cool.
You know, that's not where I thought you were going with
You
that.
save his daughter, he rebuilds the bridge, and then he's just fun.
He's just like, hey, you guys are alright, bye.
He's like, can you save my daughter? We're like, yeah, and then we do it, and he's like, fantastic, I rebuilt that bridge. Bye.
Lolly ho.
But we never see him again.
Excuse me, are those Final Fantasy 1 spoilers? We haven't gotten there yet.
That's the tutorial of the game.
Huh. We have Rain Torrential. Something the matter, Al? What is on my mind is inconsequential. Let us enter through that portal.
Sorry, am I breaking the timeline?
You're breaking the timeline!
Chronologically, you know...
The Chronicles game
The Chronicles games are before the first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
In the timeline.
But it looks... Well, to be fair, at the very least, Final Fantasy 1 comes after Strangers of Paradise. So...
And in that game, the king does die.
Exactly. God damn it!
That's censor all of this. No, no.
Spoiling everything.
Censor everything. Just censor the screen. Black everywhere.
But it looks like it's sealed up. I don't think we can go in. Not to worry, I have a key to the portal. You do? Never did I think I would use it again. Parts of the temple's interior are most likely dilapidating to a degree irreparable. And this place will not hold up under the downpour precipitational. We must hurry, or... Yeah. Off we trot.
You might need that double jump.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's exactly
Selkie.
what I was thinking.
Very useful in times like this. I wasn't expecting all the platforming this game has, you know.
Yeah, no,
Compared to the first game having no platforming, and the last game having... I guess you could call it platforming?
I mean, it had something resembling platforming.
It had concepts of platforming.
It had concepts of a platform. Why isn't this working?
Maybe you have to be over there.
You know what?
Maybe you jumped too far.
I didn't do it the way that the game wanted me to do it. I made it more difficult for myself for no reason.
You made it cool.
Damn right I did. Oop, we got goblins. Or orcs. I think that's a goblin. It looks like the goblins that were in Crystal Bearers. I think. We didn't spend a lot of time fighting random NPCs in that.
We didn't spend a lot of time fighting.
We avoided fighting as
I think
much
that's the
as we
correct way to
possibly
play
could.
that game. It's because there is no fighting in that game. It's more just random throwing.
It's concepts of a fight.
You gotta pick up the enemy and you toss him. You give him a little toss.
Yuri, no!
Now it's my turn to die.
Now it's my turn to die. What is that?
I think it's a robot made of spiders.
I call it Crabbot.
Actually, it's a spider made of robots.
It's a spider made of robots.
Well, a robot made out of spiders would be even worse, so...
Yeah, no. I'd prefer if you just didn't put that idea in my head. Level 18, let's go.
We're getting pretty high up there.
Yeah, what level do you think will be at the end of the game?
30s.
30s?
Yeah. I could only see us really getting through 10 more levels if we're already this far into it.
Fair.
Depends on if they ramp up XP gain or not.
Fair.
That did not look like a door.
That water damaged me? Are you kidding? Okay.
Well, that's deep water.
That's not what I wanted. What the fuck did that do?
You use an antidote. It cures poison.
Well, that's not useful to me at all.
But it would have been useful in the last dungeon. Glad I didn't use any. Would have been easier to use on the DS when I had access to the, touchpad.
Yeah.
All I'm getting from that is in the next game, we're going to be golden.
Yeah, the next game will be golden because I'll be playing on the Wii, which hopefully is at least somewhat enhanced to support the DS stuff.
Not at all.
Not
but
at
you'll
all.
have a Wii player. So it's like if your gamepad had a mouse on it.
Right. Little shit. This isn't going well at all.
The Wii version is basically this setup, but on a Wii. I mean, even down to the screen placements.
Right. Well, I don't see what good that does, but sure. I can't go over there because that is deep water. I assumed for a minute that to clear the deep water I'd need to touch something with that, but that is also not the case, it would appear. So this will revive you. Use a cure. And then we'll swap to you and start jumping back. If I knew where the platforms were.
Is there anything you could shoot out with your bow? You zoom out? Not really a zoom out.
Not that I'm seeing. Yeah. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to know about that room yet. Oh, that's something you can shoot. Oh dear. I'm too tall for that one. Okay. Level 18! What's that do? Does that just move the platform slightly closer so I can cross?
At least it would if you knew how to jump properly.
There we go. Damn it.
You should heal.
Yeah, I really should, shouldn't I? Man, that would have been useful.
Don't know why you did.
I was trying.
So many opportunities. Incredibly rude that he could swim.
There. Jesus. Let's see if I can finally make use of Al's power.
No.
Impressive. Isn't it? Level 19. Way to go. And that's water. Can't go that way. I have no clue what you are, but consider yourself dead.
That has perished tragically, sir.
Staying poking out of the wall are controlling rods. Push them in to change the water level.
Oh, we finally managed to do that.
The water temple. Good to know. Dragon-like armor. Alright, it's looking like I need to go this way. Ow. There we go. Ow! Completely rude. Unfortunately, though, it does look like I will need to revive you. Alright, and then we'll swap to you so that we can do some arrow stuff. Nope, that's not right. Alright, and what can Al do here? Because most assuredly we can do something. Why is this here?
Maybe because you're standing in the middle of it.
Oh, that's just to prevent the boulder from smacking you. A little late on that one, I suppose.
You win some, you lose some. You lose some, you lose some, you lose some.
Well, honestly, I think this session I'm just losing. Which is fine. It had to happen eventually, right?
You were just doing too well.
I was just doing too well in the last couple of dungeons.
All of those, not a single cure.
Whoa,
No,
one
never mind.
cure.
A single cure.
A single cure. This looks exactly like Al's lab back at the village.
Crazy how that works. It's almost like it's his lab somewhere else.
Have I gone mad, or does this look like the house back at the...
Actually, it's just his house back in the village.
I detect a presence physical. Meep? Honey, I'm homie. Welcome homie, sweetie.
Oh, she's gone nuts.
Ah. My, you look poopsy. I walk and rubble is all I see. There's no way out of here. Cheery up, we're in this together, aren't we? Come on, Sherry, we'll make it out of this messy and back into the goodies. Because Yuri and Jalinka are waiting for Meath.
Meath.
TH, not P. My bad. But Meath can't go on any. Meath? Yeah. That. Whoopee. I haven't had guests in a while. Come in. Make yourselves comfortably. Meath, you are Meath, right? How do you know Meath's name? It's me, Yuri. You haven't forgotten me already, have you? No, what kind of jokey is this? This is no joke practical. This really is Yuri and Chalinka in your vicinity frontal. Sorry it took us so long. I'm glad you're alright. Yuri, Chalinka, my eyes aren't playing tricksies on me. No, I remember the smelly. Oh, Meath. That really is Yuri, Chalinka. You're really Yuri. I missed you so much. I couldn't stand the lonely. The lonely. I don't know why. That just reminded me of Dorselessness.
Dorselessness.
The lonely. I missed you too, Meath. Hey, we got Meath back. Would you look at that? Well, let's start on our way back. We cannot afford to waste time on activities relaxational. Just a little bit more? The rain above ground may cause this place to crumble. Yeah, sounds like that's what's happening now. Well, we're not coming back from that direction, I suppose. Prophetical. Now the exit is impassable. That doesn't look good. Now we get to see lilty powers, like the whole rising platform thing. The lilty pot.
The lilty pot.
Don't worry, that wasn't the only way out. Let Meath lead the party. If we all stick together, then nothing will be scary. Meath, you're absolutely right.
So we did overhear you saying you didn't know the way out, so...
There's a path beyond Hiri, but I couldn't go through some parts of it by myself. But if we combine our talents, getting out here should be a cinch. You're right, now that we're all together, we'll make it out here in no time. You bet. Do you think this is the entire party?
We do have one of each person.
Yeah. Then let's leave this hole and go home already.
I mean, that is 4. That is the Final Fantasy party limit.
Yeah. It's our home. I'm making dinner for everybody. But before we move on...
Can someone tell me who on earth they
I hardly even noticed him because he blends in.
Okay, but before we go, can anyone tell me who this guy is?
Who the fuck is this guy? Me? Well, I'm Booster Gold. He's even giving off the smile. All he needs to do is put a thumb up. The best hero you've ever heard of.
Don't even get me started on Booster Gold right now.
Booster Gold hungry.
Booster Gold hungry.
For Boosteros!
The only cereal Booster Gold approved.
Isn't that right, Skeet? Skeeter, no! We met Nash in the Abyssus Forest. He is our friend. Yup, friend. I liked your style.
We just
buddy.
stared at each
Welcome
other
to
for
the
like a
party.
solid minute.
Ooh, buddy, me Nash. Plus, what just took place in event conversational?
We just stared at each other, and then she was like, "Yeah, you're cool. Let's go."
Yeah, you cool. Honestly, it just happens that way sometimes. So, I only meet now.
Yeah, all the party members are standing around the room.
I assume you were homesick, but this decor suggests an entirely different condition of mental. Are you calling me crazy? I must ask you, since you were able to gather from these ruins so many materials, have you by chance come across a Crossier Magical? The staff given to me by the king as a bestowal? Your crozier. I remember. I found it, yes, indeed. Ah, sensational! Where is it? I need it to prove my... I don't have it presently. But you just said you... The minute I found it, I torched that baby. Come again? It was a really nice piece of wood. Burned all night. Kept me very warm and cozy. That blank look Al's giving off right now. It speaks volumes.
It speaks volumes of the words he does not say.
What could have been going through your mind to have done something so dunsical?
The staff itself produces heat.
That nice piece of woody was a precious gift royale. How is it even possible? Why did you leave it here? If it meant so much to you, why'd you leave it in a
piece of his past he was trying to forget.
Yeah, but apparently it meant a lot to him.
Well, it means a lot to him right now that he's being impersonated.
Well, yeah, but... Uh-oh, sounds like someone needs a huggy. It isn't really like you have such a hissy. Frankly, my dearie, what that staffy meant to you didn't mean a thing to me. My condolences about your mother. But I would have done anything to keep myself alive and see the kitties, because nothing's more precious than life, right? You can't tell me your crozier was worth more than me's entire life. I concede with reluctance. Your assessment is irrefutable, but as long as you understand, Al, don't even think about trying to beat me in an argument verbally. I will always win in the end, see?
So, it wasn't just that one Moogle.
You found me! Allow me to get... Did she just have this guy sitting in here and she was like, I've been alone for so long?
The other implication is that we fell in here and the Moogle followed us in here and is just standing around going, oh no,
oh gee,
I hope they don't find me.
He's like, ah, damn, I slipped. I was putting the bad vibes on. As it turns out, they hit a little too soon. Whoopsie, you
like
found
putting it
me.
right here, Stan.
Right now.
Oh, we have two right next to each other. It's time for the kart racing.
It was a pair of three. You had to get three next to each other. I don't know. I feel like we found a Moogle in each of the areas so far. So I think we're like what, 6 for 6.
I didn't know there were going to be 24 dungeons.
To me either, but you do have to go back to them in the multiplayer. I'm glad to see you're all right too, Chalinka dearie. It looks like you're not going to ask about the whole...
She'll probably mention it eventually.
Been looking forward to the day I get to coach you into becoming a fine lady. I think it's still a little early for that. What happened to your voicey?
Yeah, there you
Seems my throat can't... Can you hear my thoughts? You were having a whole ass conversation and you're telling me you didn't think, oh geez, Meath is replying. Of course I can. It's a bad habit among humans to rely on the voice alone to communicate. Nash said the same thing. Your mind was always easy to read, Chalinka. You can never keep a thought to yourself. What? You mean you really can't talkie? Yeah. Well, that's a big deal. Why didn't you say so, sweetie?
Why didn't you say so?
Say so. No need to worry. Leave it to me to cure you once we're back home. You can cure me? Absolutely. Nothing is impossible to me. You just need to drink my special brew of herbal tea. You mean that concoction you used to make us drink when we were little? That's right. It always does the trick. Except this time it might be a wee bit more funky. Funkier than that. Oh dear. We gotta get out of here soon.
Thanks, Meath.
Nah.
No double jump? Bad days. I was hoping our little wings might be able to flutter or something.
How is this physically possible? This is a pot of water. We can confirm, in Al's house at the very least, you sinking in that shit. If you jumped in the pot, you jumped in the pot. What's going on here?
It's not real.
It's not real. It's a figment of me. Imagination.
No, she got a giant pot and then put like a bubble wrap above it to make it look like water, but it's not real. How'd she get that much water down here? She's in a hole.
I don't. I mean, to be fair, we drained water to get down here, so it was this whole room just filled with water. Previously, we even fell further. I mean, the water had to go somewhere, right? Their entire conversation was just nods, and then saying, yeah, you're right. So, Meath, were you by yourself all this time? Yes, Yuri. The Moogle over there, one tear goes down his face. Oh,
That's what the angry eyebrows are for.
That guy with the funny-looking mask came barging into my home. Stuffed me in an alchemy pot and dropped me off the village cliff. You did what? It was awful, really. I was tumbling and rolling down that hill till I bounced off a rock and went a-flying into the air. But I lost some control. Bubbly. You mean you came crashing all the way down here up from the village? Yep, that's exactly right. It's so good to have someone who just gets me, Yuri. When I came to, I was stuck in the water tank underground. I was probably stuck through the drain. I would have been dead if I weren't me. It would have been a miracle for anyone else, but I survived because I'm invincible. But the portal was sealed off, and that's why I wasn't able to get out this whole time. Wonder if she means the same portal Al had the key to. Eh? Oh, nothing. Sounds like you had it rough, but I'm just glad to see you're still alive. Of course I'm alive. Couldn't die leaving you and Chalinka lonely. Thanks, Meath. Am I a good girl? Yes, you are. You've grown so much, I can't believe it's really you. I was a wee bit worried that you might grow a beard and become hairy as Sir Latov used to be. Oh, actually, I wouldn't mind that myself. What are you saying? No, absolutely not. My Yuri must never grow a hair anywhere on his face. You didn't notice? Look more closely. I worked hard to grow 2 millimeters.
2 millis.
2 millies. Alright. Those were some great conversations. Then we got a stamp. That's save-worthy.
And she's level 20.
Oh yeah, Atlas. Yeah, that makes sense. Life ring. There.
Chill Ladle.
Chill plate. Meath, where are you going? Oh, you see, only I can make it through the next few blocks of passageways. It's time to put to use the skill I have devised on the fly while tumbling down the hill that day. So I'll make things easier for everyone else to move through, and then I'll be back in a jiffy. Don't worry, I won't be long, because I'm very familiar by now with the immediate vicinity. Okay. We'll wait. Come back safe, then. Come back safe. Those are the most beautiful words I've heard in a long while. I'll be back. I have to pave the way for the rest of you to get out. But only I can move through these next passageways. In the meantime, I have everyone waiting patiently. So let me explain about my rolling
to herself again. Look how they have a Moogle down here, but decided to use her for the tutorial on this one time.
Rolling in the air allows me to move through tight spots and even over floors with spikes. First, you hold A to take out the urn. See? With the pot out, hold A and set up a charge attack. Then release it. And the urn will scoop me up as it comes rolling towards me. So let's try rolling through this hole.
It's fascinating. So the Lastie special in this game is rolling.
But that's not her R ability.
Fascinating.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to drop down that hole, my bad. Here's a rolling urn ramp set up.
They did a lot of cool things with the gameplay mechanics in this one.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, the big gimmick with Crystal Bears was obviously Wii remote controls.
Yeah.
That was the big gimmick there. But it didn't really do much that any other Wii game at
This
the time
feels
did.
like the original Crystal Chronicles, but with like a bunch of added like gameplay gimmicks for each race.
Yeah. Granted,
Which I
this
honestly
isn't a
feel like...
lilty ability. This is a meat racial ability.
Yeah, but I'm sure they give it to all LTs in the multiplayer.
Well, I'm sure
because
they do.
That's the race ability. The LTs can just do urns for some reason.
The urns. We fit in pots, alright?
But yeah, I could totally see this in the original GameCube version. They didn't really have, like, specific gameplay changes for each race, for obvious reasons.
Right.
You all had to share a screen, so they couldn't do platforming.
Right. And the fact that you couldn't get 5 feet away from the damn chalice at any point in time.
So this does feel like a natural progression of that gameplay style. Like a bunch of, like, platforming stuff. I could definitely see in multiplayer how it would be cool to have a bunch of different of the factions giving you each unique abilities, being able to run around.
Right. Rolling in the urn makes me invincible. It also lets me hit and deal damage to the enemy. So her whole thing is just smashing into people inside of an urn. Every one of her attacks is just... That is so hard to control!
Which basically means, from what I understand now, is Lavots and Lilties are melee in this game, and Ukes and
The Selkies.
Selkie are ranged.
ranged.
So we have 2 and 2.
Yep.
Oh, you could probably put the pot down on the switch. Can you drop the pot and then turn around and pick it up? Like with Y?
Indeed.
See, there we go.
Here we are at the lowest level.
Imagine the puzzle-solving capabilities.
At last, a chance to show how I didn't even have to get hit by that bolt with a pocket. At last, a chance to show off my ultimate trickery. I'm going to teach you alchemy, the Lilty tribe ability. Here we go. The Lilties can make magicites and other things through alchemy.
Make magicites.
I see you there, sir. What are you doing at the corner of the screen? And why do you look normal? The smoke billowing from here.
Why aren't you doing the tutorial? You're here.
The smoke billowing from here provided. Maybe it's a figment of her imagination.
I'm sorry, it bothers me that the Moogles were in charge of every tutorial until right now, where it's randomly her speaking to no one.
Here provides the elements used in alchemy.
She's losing it.
Place the pot in. You would too if you were abandoned in a mine for what, 3 to 4 years? We still don't know how much time has passed, but it was enough for them to physically change in appearance. Place the pot nearby and the elements solidify inside it automatically. You'll see the consolidated elements through the tribe ability screen. If you take a peek inside the pot... Oh, you'll notice gem-like things floating around in the toppy. Those are elements, see? Melting elements inside the pot is the first step in Lilty alchemy. To do that, simply give the elements a tap. Okay. Now the element melted inside the pot easily. You may occasionally see an arrow icon in the upper left of the screen. You can touch it. Yeah, okay. To return the elements to their original unmelted state. Okay. So I assume I can only do this if... I won't do that right now. I can only do this if that kind of, like, well with the elemental stuff is coming out of it, I assume.
I assume.
Now that we have melted the elements, it's time to give the pot a stir. The key to stirring the pot is to move the stylus in a circular motion smoothly.
So this is like engaged.
It's a whole ass system, but then again, it's to make elements, which are very common.
Except when you need them.
Except when you actually... I still need to refill on Cure.
Yeah, looking at you, Cure.
As you stir, watch the gauge in the upper left of the screen. Is this cooking, Mama? The needle starts moving.
I could see how this would be extremely useful in multiplayer. Like if everyone's like, you know, halfway through a dungeon, everyone's running low on stuff, you just go and start stirring.
Right. Keep the needle in the green for a length of time to light the lamp below. Okay. When you've kept the needle in the green long enough to light all 3 lamps, I've created 1 fire magicite. That means successful alchemy. We've made a fire magicite, see? Finally, to take the new magicite out of the pot, use the stylus to drag it towards the edge of the pot. Okay. The magicite will pop right out. So that's all about multi-tribe abilities. If there's something you're not sure of, you can ask the Moogle over there. So she did reference the Moogle. I mean, not to point out the Moogle in the room, but he's there.
Not to point out the Moogle.
Let's put the magicite on the stand. You can make another one, or go easy on yourself and use the one we made with alchemy. I mean, it's worth at least trying, because we haven't done it yet. Okay. So in this case, we need to take you and you. And then we need to start stirring. And we want to keep it in the green. And then that will make the fire magicite, which we take and put off to the side. And then that's that. Wacky. Was. And that cleared the world. Oh my god! A portal's opened up. I can return now. And bring back the whole party. Okay, fair enough. How do I need to return by going down there? Do I go through the portal? There's a staircase. I should hurry back. Okay. So he was 12 at the beginning of the game. He's a bit older now. I'd be willing to say like maybe 16. So my canon is like 4 years past.
And everyone went slightly mad.
Yeah. Welcome back, Meep. Nothing better than having someone to greet you when you come home. Now, we can all go as a group. We'll start our journey back from where I just came out.
All 4 party members. Look at that.
Look at us go.
That looks like a full party roster if I've ever seen one.
Damn right it does.
Which explains why your sister's not playable.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she could have been playable and then just removed from the party right now, but if you had liked her and been leveling her up, I guess that would have been unfair.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like they could have gotten away with having you choose between playing as Yuri or Jalink at the very beginning of the game and just making their playstyles identical, because they're both, you know...
Yeah. No, I hear what
blanking on their race.
well,
bots. My mind kept saying Chalinka.
They're both Chalinka. Bad bots.
Yeah, I'd say so. Gotta find a way to turn off that water.
I thought it was my pot.
A lot of people think it, but it doesn't make it true.
Pot's always the answer. Whoa. Never done stuff in my life.
And here I thought you were talking about cooking spaghetti.
Bruh, don't tempt me. I would go in the other room and make spaghetti right
Make
now.
spaghetti at 10 o'clock.
Dude, I have all the ingredients except for the spaghetti noodles, but I can make do with macaroni noodles.
Please don't.
Why not? Are you that desperate for taco salad tomorrow?
I don't want spaghetti mac and cheese.
Hey, to be fair, they're macaroni elbows. But pasta's pasta.
Pasta's pasta.
It's just the consistency that'll be weird.
Yeah, it'll be consistently weird.
Yeah, level 19.
Level 7.
Yeah, a lot happened there. And Al got copper shards stuck on his head.
Quick, get out the pot. You gotta start mixing.
I gotta start, but there's no fountain here.
That's never stopped us before.
Shit, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to guess that we're going to run into multicolored fountains later on. And the color of the fountain will determine what element we can get out of it. Is this actually going to work? It really is. Okay.
You could just do that.
I could just... Specifically because I had element left over, I think. And then I can touch this and then yeet that out. In that case. Because there wasn't a blue fountain here to do that.
And bad vibes are that away.
Bad vibes are that away.
I tried to Google that quote, and Google simply told me that it was too obscure to find.
Even Google gave up? I'm pretty sure it's StarCraft 2. It's the very first level. We can check it right now. Do you want to check it right now? We'll stop everything we're doing and play
I
StarCraft.
don't think that's what we'll do.
No? I'm just gonna leave those in the pot for later. Alright, I should probably heal. I should have done that while we were all grouped up. My bad. Oops. Does not appear to be a famous video game quote. That is a lie.
Rather, it appears to be either misremembered, misquoted, or very obscure.
Or very obscure. Look up the first level of StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty campaign. This door won't budge. We might be at a dead end. I'd say it's probably like 2 minutes into the level. This situation is not so dismal. I can open this portal. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to fight a fish. Is this Gyrog from Georg from Majora's Mask? It's kind of looking like it. If he got the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix treatment.
Man has the color scheme of Yakra from Chrono Trigger.
You're right. Another famous Yakra.
The only other famous Yakra.
Granted, this one's not out to help the kids. This one's out to...
It was very actively anti-kid.
He was very anti-kid.
Canonically
okay?
very anti-kid.
Now I smell all fishy. That was totally uncalled for. What have we done to elicit such treatment hostile? What nerve! Meath didn't do a thing to make him go all squirt. Now I blame it on his mom, who didn't teach him manners properly. So I'll give him a lesson for free. The thing's underwater, what can we do? You can leave it to me. Yuck! I'm gonna put him in this pot.
I'm gonna cook him.
Whammy, bammy, thank you, mammy. Head slammy.
Banana slammer.
Banana slammer. Torpedoes at the ready. The chief's specialty tonight is going to be sushi.
The chef's specialty tonight.
Not the choice optimal for my senses palatal. Al, I love you to death. Your speech patterns are fucked.
Oh, hello. Yeah, she has no ranged capabilities.
You're right. But she can shock him. Oh my god! Don't do this to me. How dare you? She can shock him. He resisted? Good for
you. It did a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Did even more damage.
Ow. This is silly.
Maybe you can choose a ranged person.
You know, that would be convenient.
You got to do some melee hunters against the fish that we can't reach. Oh, Val's dead.
Yep, sure is. Here we go.
I should have done this from the start, I think. Sorry, me, but I really think Nash had this battle both.
Well, that was rude. I don't have any way of healing, so...
It's very likely to be our first game. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
I didn't think we'd see that.
I expected it eventually. I just didn't think it would be, you know, at the halfway point of the game, you know, so soon.
I don't remember the first time we actually game over it in the original.
Ow.
At least they gave you some curve back.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Yeah, interesting fight. But I personally was not extremely prepared for it. That's all. We didn't manage to get a lot of cure items in that dungeon. And I am just gonna let them die over there because they're...
What are we gonna do? We can't cure them.
Yeah.
You need that cure for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks, but we don't have a lot of
Yeah,
options.
this is the strategy here.
At least until Al dies, then it's gonna get a lot sketchier.
Yeah. Got him about halfway.
It's gonna be a lot sketchier. You're gonna have to do a bunch more jumping.
Yeah. Oh, you bitch! He knew what he was doing. It'll bug.
That was a good shot on his horn.
Yeah, well, wasn't half bad. That, on the other hand, was lame. Come on. Oh god, he's clipping through the platform! Ow.
Healing must be done presently. Consequential.
Yeah. What else? Whoa, that was close. Ow. That was extremely rude, dude. That's a distraction weapon.
Oh, that's a good plan. Kind of a little bit of an upsetting plan, but a good plan nonetheless.
I needed something. I'm so close, I don't want to die right now.
Whoa! That was almost bad. The distraction he's not even taking.
Yep, no, he's ignoring it completely. Come on, it's so close. This is silly.
Move, move, move.
I don't know where he is right now.
Yeah, but you need to be moving. Go, 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 go. I don't trust it anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him.
You've been in that one spot too long.
Come on!
Go for it. Just go for it.
There! Oh, blood!
That was
That
stupid.
was silly.
That was ridiculous. The water drain.
Yep.
That was ridiculous.
That was way too close. Yeah, so the next time we're on Revenant Raw, we'll refill up on gears, I think.
We only had someone who could just make mages.
Yeah, but then I would need a green fountain.
That was a bit.
Ah, no. Bless. We beat the watery snot out of that fish. If you don't like it raw, have it grilled, fried, or
Several arrows poking out of it.
poached. Earthquake? This is no quake tectonical. We're inside an implosion architectural. Let's get out of here. Is this like Parasite Eve? Am I about to die on the escape path? So it's not going to count any of it.
At least it's the same.
Unlike Parasite Eve.
You're like keeping that grudge.
I am going to keep that grudge. It's not like Resident Evil doing the same thing several times. I'm just giving it a lot of shit because I had a hard time with that last boss.
The building's collapsing. Let's not all stop and stare.
Sorry, I'm okay. No, we're that mean.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
No way! So it ends here? Chulinka! No! I won't let it end here!
He's gonna go Super Saiyan!
Yuri, you can't do this alone!
Time stop! Chaos control!
Oh, crazy that didn't affect everyone, alright.
You're not even good enough to be my fake.
Oh, way
Al
out!
says to
Don't
Al.
have time! Make a skip! Yuri, run! Run fast!
Yeah, I would suggest running fast. We don't know how long this will last. Whew, that was hairy. Here. It seems some part of the facilities are still functional. But it is rather dark in here. There is little I can make out with my senses visual. Where could we be? Wait, could this be? The Crystal Chamber. Probably.
Well, I've never seen one of those.
That's
room is
the
very
corpse of a
roomy.
Moogle? Boy, this room is very roomy. What's that humongous piece of rock? Smell rain. Escape up. Yuri? I'm okay. Something abnormal? No, I'm alright.
I'm okay.
Seriously, Yuri. Yuri! You're obviously not okay. You need to rest a little. Oh, sorry, what? How do you feel? I'm fine, I'm alright. Yuri, your body is ice cold. You're not alright. Let's just sit here for a while, okay? No, I'm okay. This may be more serious than my impression initial. Yuri, your face is turning blue? Chill. Are you cold? I am dead. Say something.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm fine, really.
I'm fine, really. I could go for a walk. No, you're not. You'll be dead in just a second. His condition seems critical. No, please. Someone, please. Don't let him die. I don't want to die.
Help! Someone help Yuri!
Hey, she's been cured. Honestly, I don't think it was the shock from this as much as the shock of whatever Meath was going to conjecture when they got back to town. She was like, something worse than that. So in a way, it did cure her. Just the thought of it.
It did.
But now it's the opposite. Now Yuri's gonna be the mute for a while.
No,
Yeah,
don't!
we've seen her before. She was the ghost.
From 4 years
Can't take Yuri
ago.
with you. Wait,
Is that her corpse?
please help us! Please save Yuri!
Who are you? Are you our mom? It could be. We don't know what she looks like.
She left her cloak.
Who are you? Actually, no. She's got pink hair. That's definitely like the king's daughter or something.
I've seen that cloaky. Yuri, don't give up. You have to live. Don't leave me alone, Yuri. I wouldn't do that, Chulinka. I promised. Remember? Yuri.
Not my Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IV, he'd be dead. Turned to stone.
Your voice, you can speak again. Yes, I can, Yuri.
I think that cloak.
Sorry I made you cry.
Another miracle! Soon all will be back to normal!
Except for Pappas.
Lady Talika's. Niece?
Talika.
But how could? Why would her cloaky be?
Lady Talika. Do we know a Lady Talika? I think that's the first time we're hearing that. So glad you're alright. Sorry, Chalinka, I didn't mean to make you worry. Please don't pull a stunt like that again. We always have to use our powers together, Yuri. You know, if you try it by yourself, by willpower only, that would... Yuri, that would... Do you understand? Promise me that you won't do it again. Because if I lose you, don't ever leave me alone. Chalinka, you're right. I guess I had forgotten my promise. I said I'd never leave your side. That's right, you did. Sorry, I won't do it again. Yeah, okay. Don't ever break a promise, Yuri. Why is that cloak here? It's a National ring. Come from up there?
Still worried about the ring.
Oh, the shaft central. This passes through all levels subterraneous and reaches the ground external. After all, crystals are most effectual when under light natural. Darkness tells me the time outside must be our nocturnal. What, we climb up and we outside. Then we go. This place boring. Climbing out the ground level via a mine shaft perpendicular without any tools is impossible. What you want do then? You want live here? Nash hungry. There is an activator for emergency transport. Well, with the current output of this crystal, if only the activator on the ground could be turned on as well. But one must go up to the ground level. It is impossible unless one can use transportation magically. Things above ground anyone can turn on? I suppose anyone can hop on the switch pedal? Sounds like fun. Nash, go hop it. Now that borders on farcical. How far up do you think you must go to climb this vertical? Besides, I am so sick and tired of Al's goddamn speech.
Besides, the shaft has nothing for your hands to grab onto, and you are in darkness total.
So what? Just watch. Ah! That's my kind of speech. Straight to the point.
He is no longer visible. What amazing abilities physical.
Bitch is gone. He is no longer visible. What amazing...
Just repeating what
Yeah,
you're saying.
okay.